Hey y'all, welcome to Bedroom Banter. It's December 7th of 2020.
And tonight's episode is about the return of Superman.
Oh, I love that movie.
I loved that game. Well, I think it was Death of Superman, but the movie was. Oh. But we're not talking about the character from the movie. We're talking about the character from the other movie. Return of Superman was with the new guy. The old guy tragically passed away in 99 or something like that.
Christopher Reeve.
Yeah, you know him. He's the old guy.
The old guy.
Yeah.
He was the original.
The real one.
The real.
He was the real one. So, as we all know, the tragic horse trampoline, falling off the horse, breaking his neck story.
He was paralyzed.
And we all wept even when that happened. And then when we heard he passed, it was equally as horrible. Until recently. And I just want to go out on the limb, not even on a limb, on the limb. And I'm going to tell you right now, Mr. Reeve is alive. And I want to show you.
You want the whole truth. You deserve the whole truth. So here's the thing. Find out who I am.
I was hanging upside down, semi-conscious, not eating, not drinking. And I turned to my side, and there is Robin Williams dressed as a doctor.
No, I tell you, I'm not ashamed of it.
And for those of you who know, and you're not saying anything, well, those golden tickets you have
I really understood 5-6 years ago.
are really lined with lead. Because until the whole truth comes out, it's all just lies on both sides.
I was hanging upside down, semi-conscious, not eating, not drinking. And I turned to my side, and there is Robin Williams dressed as a doctor.
So anyway, TicTok, have some fun with this. Find out who that man is with the silly curl on his forehead.
And said, look, you tell us where you'd like to go and where we should put the camera and how you want to work it out. And that kept me from falling asleep, I think particularly when it's third time back, you've got to keep that freshness that you started with. And being in charge of the flying this time really helped.
I had forgotten I even had that curl for decades. Strangest thing having your memories wiped out.
So what happens is that Superman uses words that have their original meaning. When he says truth, or
You want the whole truth. You deserve the whole truth.
says truth, or justice, or the American way, it seems funny because we know we have the inside information that those are all fairly off-center ideas today. But keeping that purity was the key to the whole thing, no matter how crazy it gets around me.
Well, anyway. Take care, TikTok. Godspeed.
Thanks a lot.
I had forgotten I even had that curl for decades. Strangest thing having your memories wiped out.
It was one of the first indicators to me that life could be good again.
You want the whole truth. You deserve the whole truth. So here's the thing. Find out who I am.
Thanks a lot.
So find out who that weird old man is with the curl on his forehead. That's so crazy, isn't it? We actually know of a lot of people that have had to seclude themselves and remove themselves from their family and friends and everything they knew. And it's for good reasons, I promise. But Mr. Reeve, thank you for coming out. We've missed you, really. We've missed a lot of our favorite stars that have passed on. So, yeah, what do you want to say to that?
I'm shocked. I mean, I'm not shocked. Nothing surprises me anymore since this year. Like, but I still am just kind of beside myself. Like, that's, man, I mean, and a lot of people are going, no, his teeth are not the same, or his nose is different, or his chin is different, or some, like all kinds of things like that. But if you had faked to death, or whatever happened here, I'm not really sure. If you ended that life and you were still in existence, I mean, you couldn't just walk around on the street looking like you did. So, yeah. I don't know. I just have a hopeful heart that everybody's okay. That
if you were Robin Williams, you couldn't run around the streets going, oh, 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 oh. Like, it just wouldn't work, right?
Everybody would know.
Everybody would know. If you were John F. Kennedy Jr. or Carolyn Bessette or Michael Jackson or many others we might not know about, then yeah, you would have to figure out a different way to live. And
Joan Rivers.
Rivers, another
we
one.
didn't we show
Yeah,
the
we
Joan
showed
Rivers
her
that
in
we
a
found?
previous.
That's kind of difficult because their voices
Oh, yeah,
to me
so obvious.
are what I really hone in on, and hearing that voice and hearing even in this video we just showed you the voices.
They're dead on.
I mean, everybody's like, oh well, he sounded like this and this and this. Well, the part of his life with the trach that he was speaking, he had to learn how to speak again. That's right in his throat. That's going to change your tone.
What people who don't believe this kind of stuff, even though it's true, have to realize is that the only thing you know about them is what they've shown you. Mm-hmm. Most people haven't gone back and looked at interviews from these people outside of their characters they play that you only remember. You only remember him as Superman. Yeah. You don't remember him and all his different fights and things that he's spoken and been passionate about, and seeing his personality get worked up, and see him when he's calm, and see him when he's kind of standoffish against an interviewer. You don't remember that stuff. So to see this come back and to see his mannerisms still be the same, it just really tickles me, and it warms my heart to know that some of these people are still around and just forced out, because of whatever situation they're in. And so, Mr. Reeves, I thank you, because there's a hole in my heart for a lot of you people that made me who I am. And to know, just without even having to be a part of it, that you are still there and you're still around fills a gap in me. So thank you so much to all of you that have paid the actual ultimate sacrifice.